Hey, fired over 50. What would you do if you lost it all today or tomorrow? What would you do if you went into work tomorrow and then your boss came in and said, that's it, we don't need you anymore. That's it. Thanks for everything for the last 20, 30 years, 10 years, whatever it is. We don't need you anymore. Thanks for everything that you did. If you went into work and you just lost your job, it was all over, and they said, see ya. What would you do? What would you do? Who would you call? What would be your first step? Would you have a strategy? Do you have a plan? Like, what would you do? What would be your first move? Put in the comments. What would be your first move? If you got fired tomorrow, walked in, and that's it, job's over, you've been there for 20 years, here's your final check, thank you very much. What would your first move be? Who would you call? What would you do? Do you have any plans? Do you have any money saved? What would you do? I just need to know, because I think about this all the time. Put in the comments, okay? Like, what would you do? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan B as to, like, what you would do? What would you say to your friends? What would you say to your wife? What would you do? Who would you call? Do you have a plan B? Do you have money saved? Like, what would your strategy do? What would you do with that? Like, what would you do? I don't know what I would do, okay? Like, do you have a plan B? Do you have money saved? Would you have a strategy for that? Put in the comments. Like, I don't know. I would get in a panic, go home, and eat a big pizza and drink some beer and eat some bourbon.